Hey, good morning. All right, you have my morning voice, but I'm going to go through this really quickly so you can see what I'm saying. I think I can say it easier than I can put, even though I did put some comments in for you. Okay, this header is fine. This building bridges header is totally fine. You did this correctly. This author note, it's not really needed in most things, but there are some professors at Liberty that will count off if you don't have it. So it's like one of those things, just do it. Um, Here we go. I actually ran into that in one of my doctoral classes, and he wanted it, so I put it in there. All right, so you're fine with your executive summary here. Now, here's where we get into it. All right, so this is your title. You have, before you have your first header, you did this correctly. You have text before your first subheader. So this is called a level one subheader. So in theory, okay, your 3 points should be level one subheaders. So if your 3 points, I'm making this up, were relational, relatable, and relevant, you'd see relational and then further on down, relatable and relevant. That's an easy way to track through with your thesis. All right, so this is where it kind of gets wonky though. All right, so you have your level one, the Samaritan, correct. All right, so everything underneath this header, this level one header, belongs to the level one header. But then we get down here and you have meeting in the middle, right? Meeting in the middle. So that's a level two header, which belongs to this level one header. So you are breaking out a section within this header, but you only have one. If you're going to have another level of headers, you need to have at least two, or there's no reason to break it out, if that makes sense. So then you go back to the level one header. Again, this is fine. This is like a second section, right? But your headers are not necessarily, see here we have this, are not necessarily following your thesis. And you're like flip-flopping back and forth between level one and level two. And again, you have, let me try to say it one more time. I hope this isn't too confusing. The Samaritan is your first header, first level one header. And then this is your second section, fundraising and donors. That's your second level one header. Okay, so you have two of those in this paper. So you did that correctly. But are those the two main points that align with your thesis? You really have 3 points that you're making. So you really would want to have at least, you'd want to have those three level one headers. Okay, and then you don't really need these level two headers unless you're going to have two in each section. So I'm really hoping that this helps. If it doesn't, you can always make an appointment with the Writing Center. They have Skype appointments, and the people there are awesome. So just food for thought. All right. Hope you have a great day.